vintage Vegas signing lines the walkway as you cruise your way onto Fremont Street Experience. No visit to downtown Vegas is complete without a swing by the epicness that is the El Cortez. Quite a bit's changed down here along Fremont Street and the boulevard. A lot of the old stuff is gone. A lot of the new stuff is popping up. Years ago, this used to be a 7-Eleven. I used to score chili dogs here. Now it's some little hipster cafe. There was a time when you could actually drive down this. Now, not so much. But you can get on a slingshot and go ziplining at 500 miles an hour across a bunch of people who are pounding beverages. If you're up for the challenge and you weigh 350 or more, there you go. Old school Beatles stuff. Check out these, the Batman cards. Almost an endless wall of die-cast cars, from Hot Wheels to old school stuff. There's even a Brady Bunch mobile. A 71 Plymouth Satellite wagon. That's pretty sweet. I actually had a Plymouth Satellite, but it wasn't a wagon. And yes, it was as ugly as that. Who remembers the old starting lineup from the 90s? Some pretty sweet Halloween and Friday the 13th action right there. That's pretty sweet. The Michael Ghost. Found some Mold-A-Ramas and some Wizard of Oz stuff. Check out Michael Jackson lurking. Hey Dorothy, Michael's behind you. Now, if you've been around a few years like me, you probably had a few of these sitting around your house when you were a kid, and now you're trying to collect them again, like that sweet Rancor. Total mind blow.
What are you waiting for? Come on over. For a small fee, Zoltar will give you a wealth of wisdom.
Zoltar, what I'm waiting for is that winning lottery ticket so I can open my own toy shack. Bro. Make it so. Let's bring it back a few years. Check out this. Oh yeah, old school Trekkie action and assorted heroes. Who knows who that is? I don't. I'm just asking you. As a matter of fact, who are either of these? Hillbilly Jim, Jesse the Body, Iron Sheik, and Nikolai Volcom. Captain Lou. Check out these sweet looses. Mostly running around anywhere between like 18 and 20 bucks. I think there's an Andre back there. I think that's an Andre. Haven't seen one of those in a while. That's made by the Ideal Toy Company, back when Knievel was the king of marketing. Interesting story how he created his own image and then promoted it. As a matter of fact, the way he got into Caesar's Palace in order to jump the fountains was he kept calling there, pretending to be different news organizations, and promoting himself, and eventually it got to the president of Caesar's, and he said, "Hey, who is this guy? We got to get him. We got to get him here." And he ended up getting the okay then to jump the fountains. The original self-promoter, Evel Knievel, and as far as I can tell, the king of the toys, until Star Wars came along, of course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How many days were you on the set for Return of the Jedi, or as it was known?
7 or 10 days.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How many hours a day were they filming you guys?
Oh, long hours, man. You get up there in the morning, sometimes you get there at nighttime because the actors wait around a lot because of conditions. In the middle of the desert, you're dealing with the sand constantly shifting and the wide-angle shots with the solid pit and the barge involved. The solid pit covering the sand fit to the wide-angle shot, and it will blow off, and they have to redo it. So continuity gets hard and a thing like that.
Right.
You know, so a lot of that for sure.
Shifting sands in the desert.
Yeah.
The wind never stops in the desert.
No, it never stops.
It just changes direction. Yeah.
I mean, mountains would actually move.
Right.
You know, from one place to another.
So what was what were some of the bigger challenges for you as far as being on the set? Maybe the suit, the heat, mobility, anything like that?
I mean, of course, they take care of you so well. Like, you can get better food and, you know, whatever you wanted. But the suit, I knew I was part of something, you know, incredible. So I just went with it. But I guess the suit was kind of, you know, it's kind of hot. And they put a blow dryer in my mouth to get some air. And,
how did they keep you hydrated?
Well, they take the mask off and take it. Just go, you know. But not much other, you know, just long hours.
Yeah.
A lot of hours hanging out. But it was fascinating. I loved meeting everybody. Everybody had an amazing story.
So you were saying that now Billy D. Williams' son is this character here, right?
That's Klaatu, played by Corey D. Williams.
And that's you and Corey.
He was hired to stand in actually and be a stuntman too. And they made him Klaatu. You know, he didn't expect that at all.
Yeah. I never knew Billy D's son was in Return of the Jedi. I never knew that. I don't think most people do.
Well, a lot of people, like Celebration, they all knew Corey. You know, we traveled together.
Yeah.
They all know, you know. But I'm surprised, you know. But he's not, you know, he's not an actor either. He's a musician as well. And a trainer. He's he still trains to this day.
Right.
Personal trainer.
What was, you were talking about Kenny Baker in the R2 suit out there in the heat?
Well, Kenny, there was two or three mechanical remote R2D2s. But there was one that Kenny gets into. It gives her, you know, makes her feel real almost. Like men turn his head, like he's talking, you know, talking. So Kenny would go in and turn the head and do moves. I guess they couldn't do with the robotics then. We come a long way since then with the robotics.
I wonder, because you had guys like, now you had Kenny Baker out there, you had, you had Mark and you had Carrie on the skiff.
Peter, Billy D. Harrison.
Yeah.
Daniels.
Yeah, Anthony Daniels was out there.
Yeah.
And that was him in it, right?
Yeah.
On the in Yuma.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Peter Mayhew.
Peter Mayhew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenny was amazing. He was a funny guy, man. Really.
Kenny Baker?
Yeah. But all the Stuart Fremont, too, genius. Bill Yoda and Dr. Strangelove is quite a...
The man behind Yoda.
Man behind the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a couple of your favorite memories from being on the set with you know, because from what I've heard is it was a between like the big three, Carrie, Harrison, and Mark, they expressed it really was like a family to them at that point. By the time Jedi had come around,
they felt like family too. Everybody felt like family.
Yeah. Was that the vibe you got as well?
Oh, absolutely. Even like I said, the first day we arrived, it was Sunday, and everyone was lounging by the pool. And you know, Mark was full of life. Everybody was great. I mean,
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
We didn't count. I don't know how many Princess Leia except for that.
Oh, with the
we would have taken, you know.
You and Carrie.
And back in the day, taking some pictures.
Yeah. That's a great picture.
You know, her. I mean, she's great. She was. But the stories were amazing, and to see that worth ethic, it takes a lot of work.
Right.
Build a metropolis like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's going to do it from this one, from the Toy Shack in downtown Las Vegas. Stephen, thank you. If you ever see this video, thank you so much for your hospitality and kindness. Thank you to the Toy Shack as well. Social network links are found down below. If you'd like to help sponsor the channel, aimlessadventures.spreadshirt.com, or you can find me on Patreon, Aimless Adventures, all that. And yeah, so until next time.
You should wait till I set up though with all my stuff.
You got anything to say here?
Not yet.